Okay, so in this video, I'm going to take you through a Python script that takes an image like this as an input. Basically, it's a nutrition table uh, on the box of some chocolates or something like that. And it tries to convert this table into a CSV. Now, the details of how it does this and all of the steps are explained in painstaking detail in the article that you will find in the description of this video. But I still want to show you some of the steps involved, the images that are generated along the way, so on and so forth, just so that you get a rough idea about how it's all going on. Now, this is the core of the script, but actually what it's doing is it's calling out to three classes. The first class is a table extractor class. This is the class. Its job is to simply extract the table and get rid of everything else. There is a second class, which is the table lines remover class, and its job is to get rid of the lines in the extracted image and just leave the text. Finally, the last class is an OCR class, which sort of looks at all of the text in the image and converts them into, looks at all the little pieces of fragments of text in the image and converts it into actual text, and then constructs a CSV on the basis of that. So let me run this Python program quickly and just show you what's happening. So, okay. So I've used OpenCV to present some of the images. Now, one of the first stage is to get rid of all the additional information and perspective correct the table, right? So it was a little skewed in the original image. Now it's perspective corrected. The next step is to get rid of all of these lines. And then there are many sub steps. So I have created a folder called process images, and over there you can see that, for example, if you take the table extractor, these are the sub steps: grayscale, this, that, find the contours, find the largest contour, find the points, perspective correction, add some padding. The details of this are explained in the article. The next one is table lines remover, and if you see what the steps of that are like, get only the horizontal lines, get only the vertical lines, combine both of them, thicken them, get rid of the horizontal and vertical lines, get rid of the noise. It's something like that. And finally, if you talk about the OCR step, the way that goes is like convert the text into blobs, find the blobs, convert the blobs into bounding boxes. And then finally, when you reach that point, what happens is that we have this OCR slices folder, which basically takes all of those text pieces that we found and turns them into individual images. And these images are, converted into text one by one. The result of all of this is outputted into a CSV, which you can see over here, right? I'll just quickly open it. So this is the CSV. Now, it's more or less there. It's not perfect, and if it's failing in some ways because of the OCR side of things. Like everything till there works. The reason why I've given all of these process images is so that you can actually study exactly what's going on in each stage. Even if you look through the code, so for example, let's look at table extractor, you'll see that there's all of this store process image, store process image, store process image, which is being used to generate and save all of the images so that you can study what's going on. So when you put in your image, you'll be able to see how all these steps affect it. Because what you will really have to do in a real world case is you'll have to play with some of the parameters and settings that I have chosen, which are more apt for my image, but maybe your tables are slightly different in some way. So you'll have to play with that, look at the process images and debug and visually debug what is going on. So I hope this gives you a sense of how this whole thing works. As I've mentioned earlier, read the article for all of the detailed analysis of everything. Thanks.